Life in NYC this week told me to have several seats. So I'm catching you up on all the things I've been doing this past 2 weeks, but really this past week because the whole week prior was a whole dud. Like literally I was in pain, I had a back spasm, and I really just needed to rest. I talk about rest a lot in the last few vlogs, but usually I'm always working. I'm always editing. I'm always posting on Instagram. I'm always posting on YouTube. I'm always editing. And this week, well, last week, I had to really just sit and just be present with myself and take care of me first. So welcome back to another weekly vlog. Hi, beauties. It has been a while. It's been a freaking minute. Not that there are many updates. There really actually are none. But just so you know what was going on, I just needed a break. I needed a break. And even though like my last few vlogs have been me taking breaks and going to the Poconos and relaxing, I'm always editing. I'm always making content. I'm always producing. And I cannot tell you, this is probably the first time I picked up my vlog camera in probably 2 weeks, and it feels good. So hi, it feels good to kind of just pick it up and just get back to doing the things that I love again. I don't know what it was, but I was just trying to get through. I had like a campaign to do. I was overworking myself. I literally becoming an old age. I literally reached for something in my back. I couldn't move. I had to go to the chiropractor and just reset. And that day, that whole week, I had so many things planned for the vlog. I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to go do this for the vlog. We're going to do this for the vlog. And everything just got canceled. I just had to cancel everything and just kind of get back to myself and just kind of relaxing and just the enjoyment again. So the weekend, what did I do? I did nothing. So Saturday, I literally did nothing, just hung out with my boyfriend. We just did nothing. We played basketball. I used to love and be obsessed with basketball like in middle school. So it was very, very childlike for me. I tried out for the basketball team, didn't make it, and I just left that dream alone. Used to be a huge Iverson fan. I told you about the story of me getting those jerseys. But yeah, so I did that. We went to Dorney Park and just had like a really checked out, no social media time. I really haven't been posting. You guys have seen probably a few reels and shorts that I already had in my phone. My campaign for Honey Love, you probably already seen that. So just really honestly, like, you know, I gotta check the time so I don't miss the bus. Just resetting and just getting back to myself, and it feels good. I feel great again. I'm happy to be back. We're getting into the vlog. So today I have something excited to share to you guys. Tomorrow, like, it's going to be a day, but I can't talk about it. Oh, it's lipstick on my teeth. I can't talk about it until tomorrow. So today we're just going to the Vivrelle offices. I have to finally trade in my Chanel bag. I was supposed to do that last week. That got canceled. So that is going to happen today. Let me put on a fragrance. I am going to wear today She Was Here from Forever Mood. I've been liking this one. It's light. I find that I have to respray it a little bit. But all good. No problem for me. But that's Jackie Aina's fragrance, by the way. I'll link it down below. But what was I saying? I was supposed to do that last week, so I have to trade in my bag, get a new bag. Next week, I'm going to Texas for the Jeezy concert. And the news tomorrow is going to be so crazy. I can't wait to tell you guys, but I'm going to be, it's kind of like modeling again. But this time, it'll be really, really cool. I'm trying to think what else. So before we get into today, like I have to go, let me show you my outfit first off. So I'm wearing shorts. It's 60 degrees. So I guess I should be in jeans, but these are old Frankie faux leather shorts, ballet flats, my ballet top, and the invisible tank underneath, body oil courtesy of Loccitane. You guys know this is like my favorite product of the summer. And then I'm gonna probably grab my Coperni bag just because it will fit everything and it's cute. But I don't know what I'm gonna get for like my choice of bag. So I'm going to Texas. I'm thinking about future things ahead of time and like fashion week and what bag I actually want to have. So that should be fun. But we'll talk more when we're on the street, but girl, I had to reset. So first, before we get into today, let's rewind to the last thing I vlogged that I thought was going to be part of another vlog until I completely burnt out. So I went to a Mave event with Anthropologie. So I'm going to take you guys there quickly, and then I'm going to bring you back up to speed to today. Literally, I had so much planned, but rest and recovery is needed. And this necklace is from Etsy. I'm sorry, I'm just all over the place, but let's go rewind and then we'll fast forward to today. Hi beauties, welcome back to another vlog. You know, lately we haven't been able to start the way that we usually start, which is like in the house, calm and centered. I've just been running right on time lately. So this week should be very, very fun. Summer in New York City never gets old. So we have some fun events today, some fashion events. Right now I'm on the way to go to an event with Anthropologie. I love Anthropologie. It's so funny. I actually bought a few things that you may have seen before this video from Anthropologie, and they were so kind to send me a few pieces. Sorry, excuse me. To show you guys. And I've really been liking their pieces, more so because I can like mix them in with what I'm wearing now, and they can be interchangeable into the fall. So this outfit I'll insert in after this, but the dress is so cute. It's like a shift dress, but it's like a high neck. So thank God, because they wanted me to wear this to the event. So I'm just thanking God that it's not a scorcher. So I took the bus down. It's over on probably, I want to say the East Village area where the event is, but it's Anthropologie, but the line specifically is Mave. And you probably are familiar with it. It's Mave. Which is sold in Anthropologie, like a brand within the Anthropologie brand. So I'm wearing the dress from them, and they have such cute pieces, especially as we enter the fall season. So I'll take you guys with me. I might have a skin consultation. There's a lot of things happening this week that I'm excited to take you guys with me. So we'll start with this today. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. But thanks for so much the love on the last vlog. You know, I wanted to share how I was feeling, and you guys, I love hearing your thoughts about just Black-owned brands and just how we're feeling in general. Because I'm like, I knew it couldn't be just me that was feeling this way, you know. So I just had to let that out and just be more mindful of supporting businesses that we want to see make it. So happy that you guys enjoyed that. So let's get to this event. I'm walking. It's like a 6-minute walk, and I'm getting hot because before, when you see this outfit, I want you to know I got a size small. So it runs a little bit big, but the dress, the quality of it is like thick. Like this is going to be clutch. Like if you're looking for a nice quality dress, amazing. The material is amazing, but this is not something to wear on a scorcher. So I'm just so glad that it's a normal summer day, like a little breeze. Not the one last vlog where you saw me having neck sweat. Not like that today. So I'm grateful. Air conditioning on the bus could have been cooler, but who's complaining? So let's go to the event. Here's my outfit of the day. So I'm going to a Mave Anthropologie event. So I'm wearing a Mave dress. This dress is absolutely amazing because we can wear it now into the fall. The quality on it is amazing. It has like this little peephole, and like the back is perfect. So I paired it with my Akira booties, Louis on the bag, Saint Laurent glasses, and for scent I am wearing Mudo brand new, one of my favorite scents. And that is the look. Bye. So we're at the Vivrelle offices and I need, well, showroom, I need to get a new bag. I don't know what I want the vibe to be this month. I think because before I had the smaller like sequin Chanel, but this time I actually want something that's like a lot more, I guess, like functional. Not to be boring, but a little bit more functional. Or, okay, I still want to be special. Let's be honest. I want it to be special. I was thinking about like a Dior. Like, I've never been a Dior saddle girly, but this would be a great time to try it. So before, if you guys are unfamiliar and did not watch, let me put this down, my Hamptons vlog. Vivrelle's a showroom in New York City, but they have an online service where you can trade, well, not like rent bags, actually rent luxury bags for monthly. There's different memberships and different tiers, and I'll insert that up here so you can like see and understand it. But it's very sustainable and cool, especially with the way the luxury market is going and the prices are going. This is a great way to get into the luxury fashion, try bags, and be able to switch them out and rent. So it's absolutely fabulous. The showroom is in New York City and it's amazing. Like, you literally can get like lost in here, like, and just have like a really, really good time. Like, like literally, like this is just one section. So this is the Dior section. So I was looking at this Lady Dior. I'm not Lady Dior. What is the name of the bag? I can't name a saddle bag. Dior saddle bag, and like of course they have this one, like the smaller one, but the only thing is like I'm not like a gold girl. Like I like to mix metals, and I feel like when I tried this on, I'll show you guys, I felt like it looked so like kind of like stark, if that makes sense. But there's so much to choose from that I kind of don't know. So like here is like some Saint Laurent bags, which I'm like yes but no. I figure like if, especially with the services, it's a great time to try to, there we go, try something different that I might not normally gravitate towards. And, you know, I got Saint Laurent stuff at home, so I figured like this is the time to try a brand. Like I had the Chanel sequin bag. That bag went off. That rental doesn't owe me anything. So even just looking at Bottega, things I don't normally have, or even just Prada, even though I don't really know what I like, Prada's not speaking to me right now. Like, let me show you Prada. Nothing from Prada is really speaking to my soul right now. Like, so only thing I'm thinking is that like maybe we'll go and try another Chanel. Like, of course, like a classic flap is like my dream bag, but then I'm like, you know, I have a little trip planned, so should I get like another specialty cutesy fun bag? Decisions. Like, even like for a long time I wanted like a rock stud bag from Valentino. I don't think that's gonna be the vibe right now. I don't know. So we can always go back to Chanel and I can see what's over there, but I'm gonna pick out a few and then do like a quick little roundup of the ones I should probably pick. Okay, so here are some decisions that we have in hand now. So the showroom has like all the bags and houses all the bags, but sometimes it might not be available. So these are the options I have, just so I could not be sad if something's not available. So this one is like a cute little Chanel like patent, like a vanity bag. Very cute. Cutesy because it can be a little functional, but we can wear it for like special occasions. Then we have the classic Chanel flap. Which is giving functionality and just kind of like the dream bag I always wanted. We have that. Then we have the Dior saddle. This is the black and the gold, which I was telling you I wasn't sure, just because I never really had a Dior saddle like on my wish list. You see, like, am I really a shoulder bag girly? Like, and then we have the other Dior saddle bag, which is the monogram, which I do like. I've been noticing too, I know those are all three black bags, but this one, because it has like the blue in it, I feel like I can have some fun with it, you know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I can have some fun with it, you know, with a little bit of color, just mixing and matching the navy. I feel like I need to have another option. I feel like I need to get like a fun color or something going in here. What do you guys think? Leaving the Vivrelle showroom, which is always a time. And it's so funny, when I was there, I bumped into Karina, who spearheaded the Hamptons event. So I was just chatting in there. I could literally be in there all day. But I think you'll actually be surprised at the bag I picked. I'll probably show you guys tomorrow when I get home, just because I'm not gonna pull the bag out of my purse. Because they just give you like a dust bag and then you go on your way. But I think you'll be surprised at the bag that I picked. We're going on a different vibe. I feel like we're gonna try something different, because like I said, I wore the hell out of the sequin Chanel, but just maybe something a little bit more cash. And with that, you'll probably get to know which bag I picked based on what I just said. But so crazy, I just got invited to something else tomorrow. And when I tell you what's going on for tomorrow, you're gonna be like, girl, how are you gonna do all this? But it should be interesting. But I will update you right now I'm like in the middle of filming another video, now that you care. So I'll update you guys tomorrow and show you the bag I picked and tell you all about the day that is going to be insane tomorrow. Hi beauties. So we are getting ready for the day. So a few things. I'm going to take this off and show you. I had to lay my edges down, girl. These braids on the last freaking leg. And you know the struggle is real at the end, where you have to just lay down the edges and do what you have to do just to get by until you can get your hair done. And my hair appointment is not till Tuesday, but my hair is part of the day today, which I'm going to get to in 1 second. But just to lay down my like edges and keep them good, I've been using the Gummy Professional Styling Wax. Now this I do like. It keeps the edges down and, like, you know, the baby hair feel. But I do wash like my edges out like every other day. Like I wash my braids, but like I'll specifically be in the shower washing my edges out because it leaves like a residue. Like I can't do this 2 days back to back without, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying when it leaves like just like flaking and stuff. So I like it because it lays it down, but you do have to wash it out like every other day. And if you guys haven't seen my reel on the things I use to maintain my boho knotless, check that out. I'll probably insert it here or right after this. Keeping your boho knotless looking fresh, treat them like you treat your natural hair or your best bundles. This time around, I really focus on my scalp, not just the braids. I use a lightweight serum instead of heavy oils to keep my scalp moisturized without buildup. I've also been using a treatment spray to keep my natural hair healthy underneath. It's lightweight, strengthens my strands, and doesn't cause frizz. And when I want to refresh the braiding hair, I mix water with a little bit of my favorite conditioner and lightly mist it through. And if you're still using mousse, let me save you the mistake. Mousse can dry out the human hair over time. I've learned that the hard way. This routine has been a game changer for keeping my braids looking good and my hair underneath feeling very, very healthy. Everything I use is listed in the caption if you want to try it. And if you got a Holy Grail braid product, let me know and drop it down below. Bye. After this, but I don't use mousse on my hair, on my braids until like the tail end, when it's just like the braids are in survival mode and you just have to survive. Maybe you have to put off your appointment for a week or two or a week and you just want everything just to lay flat, especially with knotless, you get that frizz. So I don't use mousse until the end, but this one I have been loving. It's from the Dew. And this is probably one of the only mousses that I love, that because it doesn't leave like the hair like filmy and nasty, and it lays everything down so flat without leaving any residue, flakiness. Like I don't have to wash my hair out every other day with this. It's probably the best mousse I've ever used on my braids, because I've tried others and they usually leave my hair like flaky, residue, a mess, but this doesn't. So I wanted to share that. So while these edges are laying down, and I'll tell you what we're getting into today, let me tell you the bag that I picked up from Vivrelle. We went with the Dior saddle. I feel like she's a vibe for me. We're not going to wear her today because she doesn't go with the vibe and I need a bigger bag. But I just felt like this is different for me. I could take this to Texas with me, and I never had or desired a Dior saddle like on my wish list. So I felt like this was a really fun choice for me to actually try this out, see if I like the style, and see if I could be stylish with it. Maybe we'll do another reel of how I plan to wear it for a little bit, because it's the Vivrelle's month to month. I will show you how I plan to wear it for the month and see how that goes. But I thought I have a lot of shoes on the floor because I'm about to change my shoes, but I thought she was like a vibe. Different. The big bag, like I did want to do the Chanel classic flap because I would have wore that today in mixed metals, but it wasn't available. So a lot of the bags that are in the warehouse, they have them all for display, but somebody else might be renting it at the time. So I might see if like when the classic flap Chanel comes back, they can alert me or something, because I need that in my life. I need to experience that for a month. So we're doing the Dior saddle. And the other smaller one was available, but I figured I just did a Chanel, so let me just do the Dior for the month and see how that goes. But I really would like a big jumbo classic flat bag rental for the month. Now, let's get into what we are doing today. So today I got the coolest opportunity to be like a hair model for Cécred. So they reached out to me. If you're not familiar with Cécred, it's Beyonce's hair care line. I know Mama Tina be all up in the ads and doing everything. I feel like it's Mama Tina's line, and Beyonce is like, this is Mama Tina's line, but Beyonce's line, here nor there. I actually got the edge drops from my mom and she finished them and she loved them. So I was like, but the edge drops are pricey. So I was like, okay, now that you tried it, I could try it. But she said she has all this growth in the middle of her hair. She's like, oh, I'm getting some more drops. So they're really good. I bought the clarifying shampoo because I had planned to wash my hair with it once I took out my braids. So they reached out, and I guess, I don't know what they're launching. And by the time you see this, I will have inserted all the clips from the event. But they're launching like a new product, and they wanted to take down part of my braids. And at first I was like, oh girl, I gotta get my hair done like last week. But then someone told me, like, just do it. You could wait like a week to get your hair done. So the plan is for me to be a model at the Cécred, like, exclusive influencer event for Dr. Kari, who was amazing, by the way. I had a call with her to take down part of my braids using this new product. Girl, I don't even know. So I was like, they're gonna be like, because when you take out your braids, if you're not familiar, if you don't wear braids, like, you have like residue. So I'm very particular. Like, when I take out my braids at home, I take my time. I put like leave-in conditioner to take out like those knots, because like it could be a strenuous process. So I'll be on the stage. Maybe Beyonce will be there. Maybe I'll meet Mama Tina. I'll take you guys along, and I'll be able to, at this point, show you guys the products that they're launching. So that should be really, really excited. I hope I get to actually try the products. So my guidelines today, I'm supposed to be there 11. I gotta go. I just missed the 9:30 bus, so I probably will take the bus and just have to Uber down. I'm gonna be on time, but I'm gonna have to rush my commute. But my stomach was hurting, and I just had to get that together, cramping. But I was directed to wear all black, so I'm wearing this top from Something by Sanji. Let me move my slippers. Let me show you the fit. Something by Sanji top I'm gonna wear with these kind of, I got these, when I got these shorts from ASOS, and then I'm gonna pair it with my Akira boots. Let me put this all on and then show you the full look. I'm gonna wear it with my Akira booties. It's kind of cool outside right now, but of course I'll be inside. I got my Gentle Monster glasses. And then for fragrance, I'm gonna wear today, I've been loving the Harlem Perfume Company. This is Langston. It smells so good. Like, if you are looking for a good pre-fall fragrance and you like a gourmand, pick this up. It is so freaking good. I'm about to be Beyonce's mom. I have to smell good, but like, it's actually unisex too. This is something that I am sharing, unfortunately, with my boyfriend because he loves it. We actually love it. We already put like a dent in it. It smells so good. If you like Killian's Angel Share, you will love this fragrance. And usually too, I don't be telling him, but like, I'll hug him and I'll smell it like all day. So this is like really, really good. It lingers a little bit, like you give that hug, you're like, you smell good, but it's still sexy. It's still sexy without it being too manly, if that makes sense. So check this fragrance out. Yes. Smells so good. So I feel like my outfit is cute. I have to stuff my bag. So I'm gonna put on my Coperni bag. I still get so many compliments on this bag, so I feel like I look cool. So let me put on my lip, probably do like a nice nude lip and see what's happening and take you guys with me. But how exciting, right? So let me get my bag together so I don't miss this bus. Here, we're doing a practice run of taking out my back braids, and like I am legit the model. These braids have been through it. I had them the whole summer. I can't complain. So we're just doing a run through, and I'm gonna do a run through on stage. So how gorgeous is the setup in the blue bottles? Now, I know the product has like fetal ferment in it, and that was supposed to inspire the blue color, but don't get me wrong, I feel like it's just inspired by Miss Boo Ivy, but that's just my opinion. But everybody that went to the event was dressed in black to go with the blue, and it was just such a cool like concept. You see like the big Cécred bottles, and then they have this mirror here so you can try and actually do the refresh on your braids in person if you attended the event. I don't know, my mind was just like so blown, and I was just so grateful to actually meet everybody on the team who was so kind, and just kind of seeing how these events, like it was cool to see how much work goes in behind the scenes, because as an influencer I usually just attend and like get my bag and like go and have a blast, but to see all the work that's actually put in from the team, from product development to the people setting everything up, it was really, really cool to see.
You know, this product Cécred has just been a dream for me and Beyonce for so long. But for me, I owned a hair salon. I'm sure many of you know that. And back in the day, we had to just create our own products because we just didn't have a lot that were dedicated to us. And so this has just been a labor of love. And this part is so special to me because my girls wore braids all the time because I owned a hair salon and I didn't have time to do their hair. So they have braids all the time, and the worst part of the braids was taking them down. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. And they're called protective styles, but they only protect your hair if you protect your hair. And so the takedown is just as important as the application of putting them in. You know, I wear my hair sometimes I wear weaves, sometimes I wear wigs. And I know that when I go way too long, don't do what I do. but when I'm taking it down, it depends. I'm really particular about who I let take it down because, you know, if somebody's just breaking through and pulling and tugging, it can damage your hair. So, hey baby, cleaned up good, girl. So, you know, it's important how you take them out. So I always saturated them with oil. I used the things that were available. But this takedown is a bomb. Let me tell you, you're going to love it. My grandchildren, Letty can attest to that. We were like trying to find it like it was some drugs. Because this stuff cuts your time down in at least half, but actually more than that. It just slides out so your hair is moisturized in the process. It is unbelievable. And I think it's going to like change that whole experience for takedowns, which means that the hair is going to stay more healthy. The other thing that is not glamorous to talk about, but you know, some braids can have your head smell real funky. and so we used to use, I don't know if I can say the products, but sea breeze back in the day. Probably in trouble. I love sea breeze because we used to spray it in a lot. How many of y'all have heard of that?
Yeah.
That's right. So we would spray that in. But it has a high alcoholic content and it would dry and strip the hair. So I never wanted people to put sea breeze in their hair. So you had to choose whether you wanted to have this funky scalp or you wanted to smell like sea breeze. And so this, we've come up with a detoxifying shampoo that I'm so excited about. That takes all that smell out. Because you know if you take out braids and weaves, how many times you gotta wash? Sometimes you gotta wash the hair, like shampoo the hair 7 or 8 times to get the smell out. Anyway, every product in here is designed to work together to make that experience a good one and to keep your hair and scalp healthy. Because
hi everybody. Hi. I just want to first start off by thanking you all for being here. Am I holding this right too? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, you got it.
My heart is so full just looking around this space and seeing all of you showing up in your fullness and all these beautiful styles. So just wanted to shout out to you guys for being here and for supporting us. Okay, so just to give you a quick intro, I'm Robin Watkins. I'm the head of product development here at Cécred, and mission to packaging development to regulatory testing. So I'm really, really excited and proud and honored to be here, especially with you, Ms. Tina, to introduce the Protection Collection. This is a moment that's really culturally defining and category defining as it stands in beauty today. So I'm going to pass it over to Dr. Carey just to introduce herself, and then we'll get into the demo.
Hi everyone. Hi. I'm so excited to be here with all of you. My name is Dr. Carey, and I am the Director of Education here at Cécred. And I've also been in the industry for over 20 years. So I'm a licensed cosmetologist, I'm a licensed barber, and yes, I am the inventor of the goddess lock. Ultimate protective style, and I feel so honored working in this industry for so long, being able to bring my expertise to the brand, but then also being here with all of you today to really demonstrate the power.
Scalp issues, poor scalp health are some of the issues that we're faced with inadequate care. So we built some powerful formulas around powerful ingredients that are really meant to address scalp tension, friction, and overall scalp balance.
Yes. And so, as Robin stated, it's important that you're caring for your hair before you go into your protective style, but what are we doing while you're in the style? Right. So again, we're wearing protective styles oftentimes to give ourselves a break from that daily manipulation and sometimes add a few inches. But when we're not caring for our hair while in the style, then we start to really compromise the health. And so we really wanted to look at how are we maintaining our protective styles. And so with that, the first thing I'm going to demo, which I know a lot of you have had an opportunity to try in our product room, is our scalp refreshing spray. You see this nozzle, very intentional, so you can get all up in there, because we know you need to get up in there to keep the scalp clean. You no longer have to compromise the health of the scalp.
Right, and so while Dr. Carey is demoing that, I'm going to use a biofermentation that's comprised of bioactive CO2 extracts that are hydrated, carefully hydrated, and then fermented in purple willow bark. And so they support that soothing aspect, that cleansing aspect, and they also protect your scalp. And so we're really excited to bring this forward, and this particular technology is featured throughout all of the products in our protection collection. And one of the reasons why this scalp refreshing spray feels so good.
And I forgot to introduce my beautiful model, Jasmine. Hey, Jasmine. And Jasmine has had her beautiful boho braids in for 6 weeks. So that's like the sweet spot, right? That's the sweet spot for your protective styles. And so Jasmine and I were talking earlier about the cleansing process when you're in these protective styles. So what I'm doing now is I'm really demonstrating the effectiveness of our scalp refreshing spray. And so, let's see, hopefully you all can see this. I know we have. So on the right side, what I did was I used this white towel just to gently rub her scalp, just to show how much buildup comes off of her scalp while she's been in her style. Then on the left side, I used our scalp refreshing spray. You probably can see a little bit more of that dirt and that buildup on the towel. And so this is really, really important because what we know while we're in our protective style is there's going to be that natural buildup on the scalp. Just imagine not being able to remove that buildup, not being able to remove that dirt. It creates a lot of discomfort. But now you have the scalp refreshing spray, which is that fresh clean for the days in between the shampoo. So you no longer have to worry about skipping the shampoo day and compromising the health of your scalp. With our new technology, you're now able to really keep that scalp healthy and clean.
That's right. And
our hair and scalp balm. Okay, and so what I love about this balm is it starts off solid, but then it melts down to a nice light oil. It is not greasy. Okay, even though it might make you reminisce about when you got some scalp grease. It is not greasy, it is a balm to oil style. So what I love about this is not only can you use it on your scalp while in the protective style, but you can also use it on your hair while it's loose. It's great for braiding. And oftentimes we're also neglecting the ends of our hair while in the protective style. So you can take a little bit of this balm, and then once you put it in the hand, you massage it, and you can see how it melts down to like a nice oil. You can use that on the scalp, and then you can also use it in the body of your braids, or any protective style that you're wearing where your hair might be a little bit exposed to keep it nice and lubricated.
Right? And
So, oh my God, we are back from the Cécred event. It's the next day. Like, honestly, guys, I got home and I was beat because the day started so early for me, like commuting and getting down there. But it was such an amazing, like, cool experience, honestly. I'm still like, oh my God, it was a cool, amazing experience. And what I will say that a lot of people probably would not know behind the scenes, the Cécred team is a very, very small team. I learned beforehand, like launching Beyonce's product line, they were like a team of 14. I think now she told me they're a team of maybe 40 people, and they're all so kind. Everybody's so nice, and they were just amazing to work with. Dr. Kari, who she actually invented the goddess locks. I didn't know that. So she's the actual doctor, like looking at your scalp and knows what she's talking about. And one thing that's so amazing about Cécred is that it's science backed. So it's proven to work. I actually, when I went to the Poconos, I bought my mom the Cécred edge drops. I didn't even get one for myself because they were $56. So I was like, okay, I got my pattern stuff and pattern brush and the pattern like detox stuff for my scalp. And then I got her the drops and easily $200. And I bought myself the clarifying shampoo because I had actually planned to take out my braids out last week, but I was just going to take them out tomorrow. This vlog is going to be like so hair based, and get my sew-in like the day after tomorrow, and I'll take you guys with me. But so I got the drops and gave to her, and I had planned to try the clarifying wash. My mom finished the drops. She loves them. She said she saw like so much improvement in the growth in like the middle of her scalp. So I love that for her. So I'm probably going to be picking those up. But they actually gifted us a few of the products from the new, I believe it's called the treatment line. They said the blue is because of, I forget what ingredient. If I could think of it, I'll put it here. But I thought the blue was because of Miss Blue Ivy. like who are y'all trying to fool? Is Miss Blue Ivy Carter is inspiring the blue for this line. But learning so much about it and actually having a product line that is based on the takedown of protective styles. It's not much like that out there. So I'm actually excited to try. So we got a few of the products. Now, what you guys saw Dr. Kari use on me, first she sprayed my scalp with the refreshing spray, and this felt so good. It felt like instantly cooling on the scalp. It felt really, really good. It's so funny because I'm like, when I was like cleansing my braids, and of course, you know, when you wash your braids, sometimes it gets like a stench. Like this is supposed to refresh the hair as well and your scalp. And scalp treatment, I said it in my last reel when I was styling my bohos, is like the scalp is key for these protective styles. And I'm so excited because even this has like that nozzle that even when I go into a sew-in, I can get in there. So I'm excited to try this. I already tried it. It felt amazing. Like my scalp felt amazing. And my scalp like treatment this braid go around has probably been the best time for my scalp, because usually I wear my braids like 6 weeks. I never even extend to the 8 because my scalp is like on fire. And I learned so much like not applying like heavy oils on my scalp, just more so like serums, things that are lightweight, so my scalp could actually breathe and thrive and be clean. And this is going to go along and keep the process going. And then this, so once she sprayed my hair with this, like the scalp areas, she went and sprayed the detangling spray all down the braid, and it's going to, well, it's supposed to help like do the takedown, make the takedown much easier, because as you know, like when you take out the braids, you get that clump of dirt. It's just build up. Dr. Kari said it's build up, it's dead skin, so it's normal, but you already know, especially around the perimeter, especially me, like that's why I always say I keep washing my edges out every 2 days, because like the buildup, the edge gels and things that we just naturally use, it just builds up in that knot, and we want to prevent as much breakage. So she went in with that. It's going to help the takedown be so much easier. And by the time this video goes live, I believe the product should be available on the Cécred website. I don't believe they're on Ulta yet. And then this is the detoxifying shampoo. They have a clarifying shampoo that I didn't try yet. And I have to ask which one I should use, because I was excited to try that one because it has like little like beads to like exfoliate like the scalp. And I use clarifying shampoos every time I wash my hair, just because again, your hair won't thrive if your scalp is not clean. And I forget my hair type, but it gets a lot of buildup on the scalp. Even when I'm flat ironing or doing like my leave out, it gains like dirt so quick. So I always use clarifying. But this detoxifying shampoo, it's actually color blue, and it's supposed to be help for when you're blonde, to not be brassy. Beyonce, right? So this is supposed to be really good. So I will report back as I'm taking these braids out and I try some of these things to you. But it was such a cool experience. I thank you to the Cécred team for being so kind and picking me. You guys know, like, I work so hard, and sometimes like you feel like, oh, am I doing okay? Like, and I'm like, I get these opportunities and God gives them to me, and I'm so, so, so grateful. And I hope you guys enjoyed that part of the vlog. Now let's get in today. So today I'm going to a birthday party. What time does it start? It started at 6. Danielle, it's her birthday. She's having a birthday party that she's been planning for a while. I forget the theme. It's supposed to be like vacation, anything you wear on vacation to fit the vibe. So of course I'll take you guys with me. Shakur should be there and some other girls should be there. This is what I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear my Akira onesie. It's so comfortable. I really didn't want anything on my stomach. This arm bracelet is from Lovisa. This is old Zara necklace. And for shoes, I think I'm gonna go with my Ferragamo. So let me put these on. Then I'm gonna wear it with my Etsy clutch. And that's going to be the look. Very vacation vibe, very, very, very comfortable. And then for fragrance, I paired Souk Honey from We the People, the body mist. So I put that on first. Then I'm gonna go in with the fragrance Souk Honey by We the People. This is probably one of the most unique fragrances I have. I believe the notes are cardamom, honey, and it just smells very grown. It smells sweet, but it smells like a grown sweet. I can't really describe it, but I always do that. But it smells really good and different than anything else that I really have. So we're wearing that tonight. And that is the look. So let's go to Danielle's house. Let's go.